If you're using video for client communications, for marketing, for branding, basically to reach out to anyone, there's one thing that you really should know before you ever press record. Hi, I'm Mark Bullock. I'm the co-founder of Videosocials.net. And what I'm talking about is that anyone that you want to watch your video and receive the message that you're creating, you need to have that in mind. What lens are they viewing it through? I'm using lens here to cover their perspective, their filters, right? So I'm going to give you an example because I think it's one of the easiest ways to look at it. So let's say you're in some area of the real estate business, residential real estate. Could be law, could be brokerage, could be real estate agents, could be any number of things. The buyer has an entirely different perspective, a different lens that they're looking at information through than the seller, right? So should you try to create a video for both? I think in some cases, maybe, but the reality is that they're coming from it and looking at the same thing. It's a house that's for sale from a completely different lens, from a completely different point of view, right? So it's probably best if you create two videos and you call out which that you're addressing, because you don't know and you can't expect them to be able to determine for themselves. Now, when I say call out, I'm talking about like in the title, buyer beware, right? Seller, get your best price, seller, be prepared, right? Etc. So use as much as possible, as descriptive and as short as possible, the exact target, the exact person that you're trying to reach with that video, rather than trying to do general, because guess what? General information is rapidly losing value thanks to AI. People have a very specific wants and needs, and they're only thinking about from their perspective. So please remember to address their perspective and their perspective alone when you're doing videos. And if you've got a video on the same topic that has a different flavor for the buyer versus the seller, or whatever your contrasting client is, just do two videos. Hope you found this valuable. If you did, there's lots more at videosocials.net/academy. There'll be a link below. And more importantly, what are you doing as far as how are you reaching your ideal clients and those that do have different perspectives? Leave a comment below. I'd really like to see some examples and be able to show other people that. Again, Mark Bullock, the co-founder of Videosocials.net. Have a great day.